right, you guys ready? So we've been talking about what? Reading what? Fluently, right? We've been talking about reading fluently. Now, what does reading fluently mean? What do we focus on?
Okay, so cat is,
or not,
that cat is part of how to.
Right, so we don't want to go too fast, we want to go too slow. Lola, how do we want to sound?
Like we're talking.
Like we're having a conversation. When we're reading, what do we have to pay attention to?
To the words.
To the words, but also there's some other important things. I love how Cam raised his hand.
Period, exclamation mark, question marks, and commas.
Yep. What does our voice do, Nate, when we see a period or an exclamation or a comma? Or a period, exclamation, or a question mark?
We stop.
Stop. What do we do when we see a comma? Quentin? What do we do when we see
Stop for a little bit.
Stop for a little bit, right? Not as much as that. We take a small breath. You're right. Okay, so as we're reading today, we're going to be making sure we're following those fluency strategies, okay? All right, here we go. All right, Nate. All right. All right, let's echo read first. You ready? Here we go. Cruise.
Cruise.
Flew.
Flew.
Huge.
Huge.
Crew.
Crew.
Suits.
Suits.
New.
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 Few.
Few.
Fruit.
Fruit.
True.
True.
And let me ask really quick. This new right here, Nate, what does that mean?
It's like you knew something.
You knew something. And this one here, Cam?
That means like you get something new.
Brand new, right? Like a brand new toy. Okay, let's choral read. Are you ready? Cruise, flew, huge, crew, suits, new, new, few, fruit, true. Very good. All right, here we go. I am going to read today with Quentin and Cam, okay? All right, so you two are whispering, and you're whispering first, okay? I want to see you practicing. The minute's going to start. You ready, Cam? You ready? Here we go.
Cruise, flew, huge, crew, suits, new, new, blue, fruit, true, huge, fruit, new, cruise, flew, new.
This word right here is few.
Few. True, fruit, suits, new, fruit, tree, new, suits, new, few, huge. Cruise, crew, fruit, few, suits, blue, cruise, fruit, new, huge, true, new, true, suits, fruit, huge, new, cruise, crew, new, blue, new. I mean, few.
Ready, Cam? Did you get further? Okay. I love how you guys are paying attention to where yours is stopping too. All right, my three friends are whispering. Cam, you're going to be reading to me. Are you ready? When you're ready, go ahead and start.
Cruise, flew, huge, crew, new, fruit, true, huge, fruit, new, true, few, suits, crew, blue, crew, suit, crew, true, now, suit, no.
Make sure you read through the words. Suits. Suits. Yeah, to make sure it's plural. Keep going. You're doing great.
New, few, huge, crew, few, crew, few, crew, cruise, fruit, new, huge, true, new, true, suit, fruit, huge, new, cruise, crew, new, flew, cruise, few, huge.
You stopped at what? You knew. Good. All right. Nice job for that. Look at your score. 37 and then 45. Nice job.
I'm always going to read with this one.
All right, ready? All right, you guys ready? All right, let's echo first. Try to match my pattern. On a cruise. Flew to Florida. Huge cruise ship. Crew of the ship. Fancy white suits. Knew that they. 3 new swimsuits. Few new fancy. Fruit juices. It was true. Very good. All right, Coral, read. Here we go. On a cruise, flew to Florida. Huge cruise ship. Crew of the ship. Fancy white suits. Knew that they. 3 new swimsuits, few new fancy fruit juices. It was true. All right, your goal, I'm going to read with all of you. But your goal is, since there's 4 people, your goal is to try to get through it 4 times, okay? All right? That would be fantastic if you got through it 4, all right? Okay. Good job, continue.
It was true.
Okay, 3 more times. You got through it once. Good job. Here's 2.
On a cruise, flew to Florida. On a cruise, flew to Florida. Huge cruise ship. Flew off the ship. Fancy white suit. Knew that they. 3 new swimsuits. Few new fancy fruit juices. It was true.
2 more times. Here you go. Nice job. 1 more time.
It was true. 5 times.
You got it on 5. Ooh, you were on
5.
fire that time, huh?
5.
Did you get 5? On fire. How many did you get?
5.
5? On fire.
5.
How many did you get?
How'd you
How many did you get? Did
I
you get through
started
4?
before you.
6? On fire. Okay.
It's a rocket. It got through 6 times last. It's a rocket, and half of it, half the rocket is not full of fuel.
Here we go. Let's focus on this. Here we
I
go.
want that eraser.
Echo read. Sue and her family were going on a cruise.
Sue and her family were going on a cruise.
They flew to Florida to get on board the huge cruise ship.
They flew to Florida to get on a cruise ship.
The crew of the ship met them at the boarding gate.
Crew of the ship met them at the boarding gate.
They wore fancy white suits and caps.
They wore fancy white suits and caps.
She knew that they were going to have so much fun. She had brought 3 new swimsuits and a few new fancy dresses to wear.
He brought 3 new swimsuits and a few new fancy dresses to wear.
She knew there would be many kinds of fruit juices to drink.
Many kinds of fruit juices to drink.
She knew it was true that going on a cruise was the best trip ever.
She knew that going on a cruise was going to be the best trip ever.
Okay, let's quarrel. Put your pencils down this time as we quarrel, okay? Here we go. Sue and her family were going on a cruise. They flew to Florida to get on board the huge cruise ship. The crew of the ship met at the boarding gate. They wore fancy white suits and caps. She knew that they were going to have so much fun. She had brought 3 new swimsuits and a few new fancy dresses to wear. She knew there would be many kinds of fruit juices to drink. Sue knew it was true that going on a cruise was the best trip ever. Okay, you guys ready? This time I'm going to start with Cam. You guys ready? Here we go. Everybody start.
Sue and her family were going on a cruise. They flew to Florida to get on board the cruise ship. The crew of the ship met them at Grade Gate. Sue and her family were going on a cruise. They flew to Florida to get on board the huge fancy white crew met them at the boarding gate. And they wore fancy white suits. And soon that they were going to have so much it's different from you because she told something that's not on here, and I tried that one out.
Oh, that doesn't mean stop. The timer's still going. Here we go. You're right here.
They were going to the boarding gate. They wore three. They brought there were many kinds of fishes.
When you finish reading, I'll do it to you.
I read one. So it was true. Going on a cruise could be the better one. They're better. They were going on a cruise. They Sue and her family were going on a cruise.
Nice job.
This is our last cruise. Nope.
All right, you guys ready? There you go. Here's the cruise. And today, your job is you're going to read it through twice. And I am going to read with Cam and Nate today. Does it look like the Titanic? Okay. Where are we, friend? My friend, as I look across, I'm looking for friends who are doing their job. So their bottom's on their chair, and they're listening to this as well. All right, here we go. Cam, you want to start off? All right, that's awesome.
Sue and her family were going on a cruise. They flew to Florida to get on board the huge cruise ship. The crew of the ship at the boarding gate. They were fancy. They wore fancy white suits and caps. Sue knew that they were going to have so much fun. She had brought 3 new swimsuits and a few new fancy dresses to wear this trip. They were going to get to eat wonderful food. She knew would be many kinds of fruit juices to drink. Sue knew it was true that going on a cruise was the best trip ever.
What do you think?
It's always in stores.
That's really good.
I read.
You repeated that, and you repeated here. But look, do you see any
It's kind of gross.
narrow arrow? So how many words do we have left?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
That's not bad, is it? So you read
There's
80.
100 birds.
So how many would that be?
85 words.
So you read 85 correct words in a minute. Nice job, buddy. All
If I
right.
only got 15 words, I would have 85 words left.
All right. You did. Okay. Who's ready now to read it one more time and to really do a good job of reading? Because you know what? My ears can hear everybody. So I watched her. She was doing a great job. Nate, you're doing a great job. And we got to get some reading, okay? Here we go.
Sue and her family were going on
All
a
right.
cruise.
Here we go.
Flew to Florida.
Oh, ready? Here we go.
Sue and her family were going on a cruise. Flew to Florida to board the huge cruise ship.
Actually,
The ship and Sue and the boarding deck. They wore to get a white suit and cap. She knew that they were going to have so much fun. She had brought 3 new swimsuits and a few
Are we
new
having trouble
fancy
tracking? What do we do when we have trouble tracking? We get that finger out, right? So we're right here, so maybe this will help
They
you, okay?
wore fancy wetsuits and
she also put
they were going to be again to eat wonderful food. She knew they were new swimsuits. There would be many kinds of fruit juices to drink. They knew that it was true that going on a cruise was the best trip ever. There would be many kinds of fruit juices to drink. Sue knew it's true that going on a cruise is the best trip ever.
Okay, so what did you learn from reading that about you reading? What helps you the best? Why does that help you?
So I can remember where we were.
Right, and so that you can stay where you're supposed to. So when we're having trouble struggling on where we are, what do we need to remember to do? Point. That helps us. Okay, awesome. Great job.